You know, some mornings you wake up, you've just got the blues. Well, if you've got the blues here at North Myrtle Beach, there's something you can do about it. Right over my right shoulder, here's the House of Blues here at North Myrtle Beach. This is right across from the Alabama Theater and also the Barefoot Landing. But yeah, there's something you can do about it. Later on that evening, you can just simply go to the House of Blues. Not going to be covering that though. This is the 2020 Chevy Traverse right over my right shoulder here. It's just going to show you something that I absolutely love about the vehicle, which is the rear view camera. Of course, operating the rear view camera from the inside is very nice. If you're carrying a trailer, if you're carrying a hitch or anything of that nature, you need to take a quick look at it. Don't hop out of your vehicle. Simply go to your center screen on your camera, and it's going to show you every angle that you will have for your surround view, which is 360, and also different views that you can bring up at any time. Now, just a quick note here. You can see the camera along the front. You can also come along. You can see the camera on the side mirrors. And, very interesting fact, in the very back here, which is right here, you've got two separate cameras depending on the angle you want. And also, I've already mentioned the angle that's going to be under the rear view mirror. So you've got a continuous view of all the cameras on the outside of the vehicle if you need them for your 360 view. But otherwise, you can simply go to each individual camera, or the back two, you can go to each individual camera of the two here in the back as well, depending on the view you want. So we're going to jump in and I'll show you exactly the angles and why I absolutely love the rear view camera. Once we're inside, as I always like to do, is show you a quick shot of the dash so you know exactly what we're going to be using. And of course, this one's going to be on your rear view camera. So I'm going to get rid of that. And one of the ways to bring up your rear view camera is simply by putting your vehicle in reverse. Rear view camera actually comes up. What I love about the Chevy Traverse, tons of angles. So if you cannot park a Chevy Traverse, you don't need to park at all. Matter of fact, you may not even need to drive. First, it gives you the view from the back. I can switch to my view from to the front. I can also come here. I can switch for a more immediate, not quite as wide, view from the front, the back as well, right up and close to the rear of the vehicle. Now, you can see around the sides more on each side. You can also see behind the vehicle. Now, that's going to be using a little bit of those side cameras as well as that camera in the back as well for immediate view, as if you're coming from the top of the vehicle. That is a generic image just set right in the center there of the vehicle, so it makes it look like you actually have a satellite looking from the top of the vehicle, but you don't. It's a continuous view of cameras around the vehicle. You can also come to the front, go over to the next one, as if you're standing behind the vehicle and looking down on it. So I have a slight view from the back, and I also have an overall view from the sides and the front as well. You can do the same thing from the front. If you cannot park a Chevy Traverse, you do not need to be driving a vehicle. Let me show you simply how this works. I'm going to go ahead and shift into drive. Now, you can see the side views from the left and the right. Now, as I'm in drive, turn my parking brake off here. Gonna come here, all you got to do is pay attention to your lines. So if you come here, and as you can see, this is the left side, that's the right side. Just gonna straighten up here a bit, and all I'm looking to do is get equal distance from both lines. So if equal distance, even if I open my door here, take a look at that, folks. See how that parallel line is with the car? That simply shows that I'm off a bit, but in between the lines, using my camera on both sides of the vehicle and both sides of the rearview mirror. More immediate view from the back, and that's if I have a trailer hitch. You can see the image there. That's if you have a hitch on the back, you can see the exact hitch. So if you think that your ball joint is coming loose or anything of that nature, yeah, go to your view there. You can see the hitch itself, so you don't have to hop out to make sure of that. Hit your side arrow. It's going to give you a couple more views. If you have a trailer, full view of your trailer. Depending on the trailer you're carrying, you can alter that view as well. But this shows you, and I'm sorry, I'm correct there. So we're going to go back there. Then we're going to tap here. So it takes the lines away. There's your parking lines. But if you have a trailer in the back, it takes the parking lines away as well. I mean, it puts the parking lines there, so it centers it up rather than giving you an overall view of your parking spot. And in the red is where you want to stop. Anywhere in the yellow is suggested parking. Tap the arrow to give you additional. And there, 360 view camera off to the side. And because I have the fact that I have a trailer on it, it's going to give me a line in the middle so I can properly align the trailer to make sure I'm parking straight. If I turn that off, it gives me an overall view from behind. And I have my 360 camera right off to the side. 360 camera will always be on the back screen. If you're wondering why, park back in the drive, put this back in the home. Once you go to reverse, if you're wondering why, with most cars, this is the view you typically get, which is there, which is your review. But if I turn off my 360, that's going to be the view that I get. What I love that Chevy has done, if I put 360 on, now I'm going to drive around for a minute here. So I'm just going to wait till that goes away. Now, if I shift back to reverse, the 360 comes on each and every time, along with the review camera. In some cars which does not have the dual screen, all you get is the review camera, and each and every time you're going to have to go and tap the 360 camera in order for it to come up. But I absolutely love the fact that it gives you both each and every time you go back to reverse. After driving your vehicle for a while, as soon as you put it in reverse, it automatically brings up your dual screens and your 360 rather than reverting back to just your review camera. Absolutely love the camera system here with the Chevy Traverse. So hopefully you have enjoyed this view of the Chevy Traverse. Just want to give you one more view before you go. Enjoy your vehicle, enjoy the camera system. I absolutely love it, but take a look at this view.